You want to know what power looks like. It's not in the heels, though I wear them. It's not in the weights, though I lift them. It's not in the title on my desk or the size of my paycheck, though make no mistake, I earned every cent. Power is not something given to a woman like me. It's forged in silence, in sweat, in sacrifice. There's a misconception that women must choose, be soft or be strong, be beautiful or be bold, be maternal or be a machine. But I am here to destroy that narrative because I am all of it. And more every morning before the sun rises, I train. I train my body because a strong body houses a stronger mind. The barbell doesn't care what gender you are. It doesn't care if you cried last night, if your heart's broken, or if the world told you no yesterday. It only responds to will. Either you lift it or you don't. That's the truth about life too. Business isn't a game of luck. It's a chessboard soaked in strategy, risk, and resilience. I've sat at tables where I was underestimated, spoken over, overlooked. I didn't yell. I didn't stomp my feet. I built my own table. Now they ask for a seat at mine. I am powerful. Not because someone handed me a script, but because I rewrote the story. Power is when you refuse to stay small so others feel comfortable. Power is when you walk into a boardroom, a gym, a courtroom, or your own kitchen, and you own your space with grace and grit. Power is not about dominating others, it's about mastering yourself. You want to be powerful. Start here. Discipline over distraction. Purpose over popularity. Growth over comfort. Character over clout. Lift when it's heavy. Speak when it's uncomfortable. Lead when it's lonely. Because being a powerful woman means understanding that nothing, and I mean nothing, will stop you once you believe in the force you carry inside. Let them call you too intense, too driven, too much. That's code for too powerful to control. I've built muscles, but more than that, I've built vision, mental fortitude, and legacy. I've lifted iron, but I've also lifted women around me. I've mentored, guided, and empowered. Because a truly powerful woman doesn't hoard her strength, she multiplies it to the woman listening now. Your power isn't out there, it's within you. Not in permission, but in presence. Not in applause, but in action. You don't need saving. You need to rise, so rise with fire in your lungs, steel in your spine, and thunder in your heart. Because you, woman, are power or radiant, and unstoppable. Because let's get real, there will be days when the weight feels too heavy, when the deals fall through, when people you loved stop believing, or worse, when you stop believing. But that's where powerful women separate from the crowd. We don't stay down when life drops you to your knees. Remember, that's the perfect position to rise stronger, because pain, that's part of the program. Doubt, that's fuel. Setbacks, those are setups for the next level. I didn't become powerful by living easy. I became powerful by living true. I've trained through heartbreak. I've smiled through closed doors. I've lifted when my body screamed no, and I've spoken when the room wanted my silence. Power is not loud. It's not arrogant. It's quiet, consistent, and unshakable. It's in the woman who shows up again and again and again. It's in the mother who builds her business after bedtime. It's in the lifter who grinds through reps when no one's watching. It's in the CEO who doesn't bend her standards for comfort or clout. Power is built in repetition. In the mundane, in the refusal to quit. Don't chase perfection. Chase progress. Your power grows every time you choose integrity over ease. Every time you show love to a sister when the world teaches competition. Every time you command space, not out of ego, but because your presence has earned it. And let me say this clearly, a powerful woman doesn't shrink when others get insecure. She shines, because she knows her light is not a weapon, it's a permission slip for other women to rise. So take up space. Be bold with your vision. Be aggressive with your healing. And be relentless with your goals. You are not too much. You are exactly enough for the mission placed on your life. Let them watch. Let them whisper. Let them doubt. You're not here for applause. You're here for impact. Let your life be proof that muscle and mind, heart and hustle, grit and grace can all live in one woman. Because this isn't just power. This is legacy in motion. So lift higher, speak louder, build stronger, live freer, because you're not becoming powerful anymore. You are powerfully awakened. The question was asked, bold and sharp. Do you have power over men? I paused. Not because I didn't know the answer, but because I knew the depth behind that question deserved a real response. So here it is. I don't wake up in the morning to have power over anyone. I rise to have power within myself. That's the kind of power that doesn't need to dominate, it radiates. It doesn't conquer, it commands. See, I'm not in competition with men, but I won't shrink so they can feel taller. I won't apologize for being intelligent, decisive, ambitious, or physically strong. And I damn sure won't dim my fire because it makes someone else uncomfortable. If that threatens a man, he's not a man. He's a boy trapped in ego. Do I have power over men? No, I don't seek it. But do I influence them? Absolutely. I've had men underestimate me until they saw my numbers outpace theirs in the gym. I've had men overlook me until they saw the company I built from the ground up. I've had men try to lead me until they realized I wasn't following anyone blindly. And guess what? Real men don't fear a powerful woman. They respect her. They learn from her. They build with her. Power isn't about stepping on others. It's about standing so solid in your purpose that others feel the tremble of your walk. I don't need power over men, because I don't define my worth by how I measure up to them. I define it by how aligned I am with my mission, my values, my discipline, and my growth. But let me tell you something else. My presence changes the room. My energy sets a tone. When I walk into a gym, a boardroom, a negotiation table, I'm not looking around wondering if I belong. I know I do. I don't wear power like an accessory. I wear it in my posture, my principles, my persistence. And that kind of power, it can inspire men. It can challenge men. And yes, it can even shake men. Not because I want to dominate them, but because I refuse to be less to make them feel more. So no, I don't need power over men, because I have something more potent. Power over my emotions. Power over my mindset. Power over my choices. Power over my life. And when a woman has that kind of power, she doesn't need control. She creates influence. She doesn't chase validation. She walks in truth. She doesn't play small. She builds empires. So let them ask that question. Let them try to put me in a box, label me, fear me, or figure me out. Because while they're debating whether I have power over men, I'm out here moving mountains, mentoring queens, making money, lifting iron, and shifting culture. I don't have power over men. I have power over me. And that's the kind of woman the world can't ignore.